Welcome to A-Level English Literature at Herts and Essex. We are the team of A-Level teachers for English literature, and we are delighted that you are considering this as one of your A-Level options. So, what does the course involve?
A-Level English Literature is assessed by 80% exam and 20% coursework. The content of the exam papers is outlined here for you and includes the set text that you will study. As you will see, there is a range of poetry, plays and prose. There are writers who will be familiar to you from your Gcse studies, such as Shakespeare, but also earlier writers, such as Chaucer, and more modern texts, such as The Bloody Chamber and other stories. You will be asked to compare these texts whilst considering their characters and themes in relation to their different contexts. One element that is different from GCSE English Literature is that the exams are longer and build in 15 minutes planning time per essay, which means that you will have more time to consider your responses. One question we are frequently asked is about the similarities and differences between GCSE and A-Level English Literature. We continue to analyse language structure and form, albeit at greater depth, and to link these to the writer's purpose. You will be encouraged to form interpretations and draw comparisons between texts, as at GCSE. One of the main differences is in the far greater range of texts that we teach, including much more modern writing than the ones that you will have studied at GCSE. Our exploration of context is also more detailed. Part of the enjoyment of the course is the chance to research and comment on writers' lives, their historical circumstances, and how they are influenced by their own reading. A completely new element of literature for us is the exploration of alternative viewpoints of text through viewing a range of screen and stage adaptations and reading critical views. To study A-Level English Literature, you will need at least a level 6 in GCSE English Literature. We would also encourage you to read a variety of texts from different genres and different time periods to help prepare you for the reading that you'll be doing when you are studying A-Level.
Hello, I am Mrs Raymond and I'm subject leader for English here at Herts and Essex.
Hello, I'm Mrs Kerrins and I lead on A-Level English teaching at Herts and Essex.
Today we have 3 of our current A-Level students with us who are going to share with you their thoughts about what it's like to study English A-Level.
Well, one of the reasons that I chose to do English literature was that it's a facilitating subject, so that means that it keeps your options open for once you've left sixth form. So if you're not quite sure what you want to do, then it's probably a good choice for that. I also chose it because it allowed me to explore my other interests a little bit further from GCSE, so that's politics and history. So I think you get to gain a really deep understanding of the time period and what it was actually like from the experiences of people at the time. So yeah.
My favourite thing about studying English literature is the depth of contextual knowledge that you gain from studying a variety of different texts from different time periods. I also really enjoy the AO5 element, which is new at A-Level, which could also be described as the most challenging because you have to incorporate critical perspectives of the text.
I think the biggest difference between GCSE and A-Level is the inclusion of coursework, although I find that we're given enough time and it's easy enough to manage to make it not much of a difference. We study the same kind of texts with similar genres like the Gothic, Shakespeare and poems, and look at many of the same aspects of them.
It allows you to develop your essay writing skills, so that means considering both sides of the debate in quite a lot of depth and being able to evidence your points. I think it also helps with your articulation, written and spoken, which is really important for applications for jobs and stuff like that. I think the skill of reading is also really important, although again it might seem obvious, but being able to read a text, enjoy it and understand why it was written, I think is something that is transferable to a lot of other things.
Absolutely.
My favourite text that we've studied would have to be Angela Carter's The Bloody Chamber. It's an anthology series of different dark fairy tales with underlying themes of feminism, sexuality and gore. Angela Carter's message that she gets across shows the world in a very different light to what most people would expect, and I think it's an incredible read.
I think if you enjoyed studying English literature at GCSE level, then the transition to A level is really easy to make, as a lot of the elements are quite similar. And if you enjoy reading and understanding famous pieces of literature, then English literature is the one for you.